Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how I got this smoky split dye. So if you're interested in seeing how I did it, then just keep watching. The dye I'm going to be using is from a brand called Lunar Tides. They're a vegan and cruelty-free based company. And the two colours I'm going to be using for the split dye, I'm just diluting with some conditioner so I have enough product to cover my hair and the extensions that I'm going to be using. I'm using the Slate Grey on my roots directly with no dilution. So let's get started. Firstly, I brush through my hair and then I just split it into 4 sections. I find it much easier to apply dye when they're in smaller sections. So I'm going to apply the Slate Grey to my roots first, starting at my parting. Then taking down the first section, I'm just going to start applying that grey dye around that section first, and then gradually work my way through it. So you can see I just split off a section and then apply the dye on either side, making sure all the roots are fully saturated. Then once that section's done, I'm just taking off my glasses and making sure that my glasses arms didn't stop any hair from getting covered in the dye. And then moving on to the next section, so just doing the exact same thing again throughout all of the sections, going around them first and then working the way on through. But we're going to jump into the future in just a second, so we've nearly done all of my roots, woohoo! Doing the same thing again to make sure my glasses didn't stop any dye from getting on my hair. And then just using my hands, I'm blending that dye down a little bit just so it's not as much of a harsh line. Moving on to the teal colour, I'm just taking that section down, and I like to use my hands when using dye on the lengths of my hair, as I find it's much easier to make sure the hair is all fully saturated. So I just like to rub and massage it through my lengths until it's all covered. Moving on to the back section, I'm just going to be doing the exact same thing. Then once that's all done, I'm just making sure it's all covered, checking with the mirror and clipping it up out of the way so I can move on to the other side. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing, but with the Smokey Mauve colour. Mauve? I really don't know how to say that word. And then I'm going to be dyeing some extensions as well. I got these ones from VPfashion, and basically doing the exact same thing just on the extensions. So I am applying the Slate Grey dye to the root area of the extensions first, and then blending it down a little bit, flipping them over, and doing the same on the other side. Just blending it out with my hands again, and then moving on to the lengths. So from the extensions, I did a 4 clip weft, a 3 clip weft, and a single clip weft the teal colour, and then a 4 clip weft and 3 single clip wefts the mauve colour, and then one split weft, as you can see on the clip on the right hand side. So to do the lengths, I just lay the extensions out flat and paint the dye all the way down the extensions until it looks like they're all completely covered. Then when you think you're covered, you just flip them over and do the same thing on the other side. So once the dye is all over the extensions and my hair, I left the dye on for approximately 2 hours and then rinsed it out in relatively cool water. This is what my hair looks like after dyeing it, and I think that it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the colours, but obviously I think it looks way more magical when I have my extensions in. So this is what it looks like with all of the extensions in, and I think it looks magical and wonderful, and I really like it. These are actually the shortest extensions I've ever gotten. These are the 20-inch thick ones, and normally I would go for something like 22 to 26 inches, but I'm actually really digging this length on me. The extensions feel really good quality. They feel really nice and really thick and really soft, so I'm pretty happy with that. They took awesomely to the colours that I was dyeing them, as you can see clearly. I haven't really noticed very much shedding with them as of yet, so that's fucking sick. And I think it took like 2 days for them to arrive, so if you guys are looking for some extensions to get, I would highly recommend these ones. They feel like fucking great and like they should last a long time. So if you guys did want some, I have a code so you can get some money off, which is just Rachel. And yeah, thank you very much to VPfashion and Lunar Tides for sending me the hair extensions and hair dye. I appreciate it very much. And thank you to everyone for watching. So see you in my next video.